Resume. So I don't think I've used this quotation before, but I think it's just really a good one. So it's by Shunryo Suzuki. And he says, what we call I, as in I am, is just a swinging door which moves when we inhale and when we exhale. It just moves, that is all. When your mind is pure and calm enough to follow this movement, there is nothing, no I, no world, no mind, nor body, just this swinging door. So I don't think I've ever seen the ego or the I or the identification with the self as a swinging door before, and then relating it to the breath, it just makes it more visual to understand it. So I thought we would work with that tonight and see how that goes. And we'll work on some hip openers, and I think we're still kind of in the new moon, maybe near the end of the new moon cycle, but of course that'll go all the way to the full moon, which is going to be coming up. Since Suzuki refers to the I, the identification with the self, as a swinging door, I thought it might be interesting as we breathe to imagine a swinging door in our third eye. I thought I did this. There we go. So if you close your eyes and become aware of your breath, and then become aware also of your third eye in your forehead, and just imagine using the imagery, excuse me, of a swinging door. So as you breathe in, the door swings one way. And as you breathe out, it swings the other way. So just continue with that, repeat that a few times. Now allow your breath to just return to natural rhythm and pattern, and observe Just follow the breath in and out a few rounds. Now become aware of your muscles and joints and see what's going on in your body today. If anything needs attention, we will be working on the hips as well as the rest of the body. Of course, we work the whole body in yoga, but just a little special attention towards the hips to open them and increase energy flow. And I think for an intention, you can create your own, certainly, whatever you wish, but I could offer a suggestion as I allow my mind to become pure and calm. I allow my mind to become pure and calm. I allow my mind to become pure and calm. And just taking our arms out to the side and breathe as you lift up. Breathe out as you lower. Make it a long exhale. And 2 more rounds. And just lower your hands in front of your heart, pausing for a moment. Excuse me. And then bring your palms onto the mat in front of you and just stretch out, reach, lengthen in your spine. Open your shoulders. Walk your hands back in. Stretch your legs out. Let your knees relax and open. Circle in your ankles. Okay. If you would, bring your palms behind you and bend your knees. Separate your feet hip width. just a little different spin. Well, let's loosen initially by just rolling side to side. It's a good place to start. Now, the next time you come over to your left, pause, and you'll be lifting your right leg up and over, and take it as far as you can until the other leg has to come with it. And then let that leg open and bring the left leg over as far as it'll go. Keep taking it over to the side until you just have to bring your right leg over. And we'll repeat that. Breathe a nice cleansing breath. Open the knee. Keep taking it over to the side, and then you just have to bring that other leg. And last time. All right. Now, just bring the soles of your feet together. Sit tall on your sitting bones and a few butterfly wing beats. Just loosen up in the hips, the hip joints, the groin. And then let your knees fall open, still holding on to your feet or ankles. And open the knees down towards the floor. Press. Lift tall in your spinal column. Open the knees. Now, a gentle additional stretch. If you bring your right hand over onto the floor behind you, take your left hand near the groin of your left leg. Press down gently, and then turn your fingers towards your knee and gently, staying forward and lifted now in your torso, gently press, elongating your thigh, taking the heel of your hand all the way to your knee. And then hold there and relax your left hip joint and thigh, the groin. Stay forward so you're not backing off of the stretch if possible. And just enjoy the lengthening, the opening in the hip. Using just your hand and arm for leverage as you press towards the floor. When you come off of that, when you remove your hand, slowly lift. Allow the leg to remain open on its own. Just set your hand down behind you. Feel the difference between your stretched leg and your right leg. And then keeping your left hand on the floor behind you, bring your right hand onto your thigh, just right down by your groin. Turn your fingers towards the knee and slide your hand away, pressing down. Just press the thigh gently. Lengthen and press. Open. Keep your torso centered over your hips. When the heel of your hand reaches your knee, just continue to hold open there and allow the groin, the hip joint, the hip all to relax. Breathe some deep, relaxing breaths. We'll release our hand, come off slowly and gently. Bring your hands back to your ankles or feet and lift, and just notice how your knees feel, your thighs and your hips. So holding on to your feet, continue to hold the knees open. We're just going to stretch forward, hinging forward in our hips. So reach up tall through your crown. Breathe. And breathe out as you bend your elbows and draw your torso forward. Some people like to place their elbows on the low leg, but keep a straight spine so that you get a full benefit of the stretch as you come forward. Take it slow and easy. This is going to be good for your low back as well. So lengthen, elongate the spine, knees open, breathe. Breathe out and see if your body will allow a little more forward motion. Continue to breathe. Down over your legs, your feet. If you start to feel pain, just pull back a little bit. Let your legs, your hip joints relax more. Once again, lengthen. Breathe and breathe out as you come down. Now just release your hands, lift up and sit for a few breaths, just letting your knees relax open. We want to allow them the opportunity to acclimate to this position. Now you'll take a little rest. We'll come into reclining butterfly. If you have enough room on your floor, on your mat, just roll down, knees in same position. You can use your hands to lower down. Roll your hips under and allow yourself to relax down on the mat. Hands can be on your thighs or at your sides, wherever you want them. Breathe into the groin and the hip joints. Relax your shoulders and your jaw. Just imagine that swinging door in your third eye. Notice how when you give your body the opportunity and the time, it will open for you. Now to come out of this position, this pose, just flex your feet so that your soles are not touching anymore, just your heels. Take just your left leg and slide your foot out, straightening the leg. And then the other leg, slide the heel out or the outer edge of your foot. Now draw your low back down against the floor. A mini Shavasana here. Now we need a little counter pose. So slide your feet together and bring your knees in, bring your feet onto the floor. Now, once again, separate your feet. See if you can reach for your ankles. Hold on to them. All we're going to do is take the knee into the center. Just pull it down. Feel the stretch on the outer upper hip and your thigh. Breathe. Lift that knee. Breathe out as you lower your right knee. And breathe, lift. Breathe out, lower your left knee. Breathe, lift. Breathe out, lower your right knee. Now take your arms out to the side a little bit, palms down. So you have your right knee down towards the floor and center. Now just lift your left knee, take the leg over, slide your foot down the low leg on the bottom leg, your right, and then let your knees both sink down. That's going to give you a stretch as you let that top leg press down on the lower leg. Relax your shoulders, your jaw. Now gently lift your left leg off the right leg. Allow your right knee to come up. Breathe. Lower down in your left knee. Lift your right foot and slide it down the low leg until your legs are crossed, and let both knees relax down to the floor. Now, one more thing before we come up for some other poses. First, release the right leg and then lift the left knee. All right. Just draw both knees in toward your chest. Give your low back a stretch. You can lift your head up if you wish. Now lower your head. Take your arms out to the side, palms down. Cross your left leg over the right. If you wish to come into eagle legs, you can wrap the ankle around, but that's optional. Take in your breath. Try to keep your knees in towards your chest. And take your knees over to your right. Let your foot down onto the floor, shoulders stay on the floor, and then let both knees relax down into a twist. Remember to take your head over opposite your knees and breathe. Shoulders down. Let the weight of your legs bring you into your twist. If you are having a challenge getting a deep breath, just remember to expand your ribs as you inhale. Now, press down on both shoulders and your feet and allow your knees to come up, your sacrum to come down onto the floor. Head back to center. Bring your knees to your chest and cross the other leg over. Knees in towards your chest. Breathe. Good deep breath and breathe out as you lower your knees and your feet over to your left. Shoulders on the floor. Let your feet gauge how far you go. See if the side feels easier or harder. Good deep breaths, expand your ribs. All right. Now start to lower your sacrum down. That will bring your knees up. Bring them in towards your chest and unwind your legs. Bring your hands underneath your knees. Just pull them in, head to your knees for a moment. And then lower your head back down. And we'll do a couple of spinal rocks just to put icing on the cake with a massage. All right, so just kick forward and rock a few times. Make sure you have your mat under you. All right, this next time, let's come up into a half shoulder stand and allow what we've released to drain into the lymph nodes, the lymph area, so that it can drain and be flushed out with water. So kick up, reach for your hips, place your hip bones in the palm of your hand. Feet over your nose. Optional is to take your feet all the way overhead, flex your feet, come into plow pose. It's optional. And lift your feet back up into half shoulder stand. Take your legs out to the side and let them hang open in a passive stretch. This will also help with your hip joints. And bring them up. Bend your knees. Lift your chin and roll your back onto the floor slowly and controlled. And then arms at your sides, just lower your legs down. Reach your fingertips towards your toes, lift your chin, taking a breath. Exhale and roll up. And we'll come on to hands and knees. Just pull back into a puppy stretch. And lift up. Let's work with the front of the body. Just stretch your palms forward. Draw your hips forward. Hang in traction. Pull away from your knees. Engage your hip muscles to protect your low back. Bring the pubic triangle down onto the mat. Just bend your elbows. And pull back into child's pose, a counter pose for Bhujangasana, Cobra. Just rest for 2 breaths, nice deep breaths. All right, stretch your arms forward. We'll come into our first downward facing dog. Now we worked on hips and upper leg. Now how does your calves feel? Okay, so a little movement here. Just lift your right leg up into three-legged. Bend your knee.
Step it forward into sun pose. Lift your chin. Let the back knee down. Walk your palms forward a little bit and slide your, it'd be your right foot across a momentary pigeon. Back knee is turning down to the floor. Lift up out of your hips. Bring your palms in front of your leg once again. Turn the toes under on the back leg. Lift, press back into three-legged dog. And bring the foot down into downward facing dog. Okay. Left leg up, three-legged. Bend your knee, bring it forward, stepping into sun pose. Coming down, lift your chin. Let the back knee down. Slide your palms forward so you have room for your leg to come down into pigeon. Reach back with the right leg. Lengthen out and up. Reach. All right. Palms forward. Turn the toes under on the back foot. Back into three-legged and then lower down. Right leg will repeat. Lift up. Bend your knee. Step it into, whoops, don't stub your toe. Step into sun pose. Lower the back knee. Hands forward. Slide the foot over. Down into pigeon. Kapotasana. Palms in front of the leg. Toes under on the back foot. Three-legged dog. And bring the leg in. Forward down dog. Left leg up. Bend your knee. Coming into sun pose. Lift your chin. Lower the back knee, palms forward. Slide the foot over. Reach back into Kapotasana. Lift up out of your hips. And reach to the back. And palms forward. Back foot, toes under. Back into three-legged. And down dog. And let your knees down. Hips on your heels, child's pose. Relax. If you need to bend your fingers or circle in your wrists, honor whatever sensation you're getting. And palms on the floor. Lift up. And prepare for Shavasana and Yoga Nidra.
So lying on your back, become as comfortable as you can. Just close your eyes. Become aware of sounds. Any sounds. And then become aware of your body on the floor. Feel it releasing, becoming heavy with relaxation. Become aware of the breath as it comes in through your nostrils. Follow the breath up into your sinuses, down the back of your throat, out your nostrils. Feel the warmth. Now become more acutely aware of your body resting on the floor. Feel your hands, feel your feet, feel your hips pressing down against the ground. Feel your head pressing down. Feel your heels touching down. Now we will rotate our awareness through the body. As I mention each body part, breathe into it, relax it, and let it go. We start with the right side of the body. Awareness of the right hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. Four fingers and thumb together. Palm, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, underarm, side, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, all 5 toes together. Now awareness of the whole right side, the whole right side, relaxing the whole right side of your body. And move your awareness over to the left side of your body. Awareness of the left hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, 4 fingers and thumb together, palm, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, underarm, side, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, all 5 toes together. Now awareness of the whole left side, the entire left side, the whole left side of your body. Now awareness of the front side of the body, forehead, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right eye, left eye, right temple, left temple, right cheek, left cheek, right nostril, left nostril, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, jaw, tongue, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, right ribs, left ribs, solar plexus abdomen, low abdomen, right groin, left groin, pelvic floor. Now awareness of the whole front of the body, the whole front of the body, relaxing the whole front of the body. Now awareness of the backside, top of the head, back of the head, sides of the head, right ear, left ear, back of the neck, upper back, trapezius area, upper back, shoulder blade area, right ribs, left ribs, waist, sacrum, spinal column, right buttock, left buttock. Now awareness of the whole backside, the entire backside, the whole backside of the body. Now awareness of the whole right side, the whole left side, the right leg, left leg, right arm, left arm, the whole torso together, the whole head together. Now awareness of the whole body together. Now use your imagination and imagine yourself sitting next to you, observing you lying on the floor. Notice your hair, your clothing. Let that go now. Just repeat our intention mentally 3 times. My mind is pure and calm. My mind is pure and calm. My mind is pure and calm. Relax for a few breaths. Now we'll start to return, coming up from the depths of your peaceful center. Become aware of your body. Notice how it feels after your yoga nidra. Hear the sounds around you. Open your eyes and see the colors around you. Bring some little moves into hands and feet. Ever so slowly slide your feet together. You may have gone deeper than you realize, so take your time. Draw your knees up to your chest. Roll to one side. Press up into sitting slowly. Bring your hands into whatever mudra you wish to utilize. A little bow of the head just to honor your higher self, your inner self. Going through your yoga nidra. Release. And then just bring palms together over your heart in Anjali Mudra. And may your mind remain pure and calm infinitely. Namaste. Is everybody back?
Thank you. Yeah, that was really relaxing. I turned the lights off.
Oh, good for you.
Yes, that was wonderful.
Oh, we lost Connie.
Yeah.
I thought it was Danielle we lost because of
Aw.
connection, but I guess not.
Yeah.
So
That was wonderful. Thank you.
you got good and relaxed?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I actually used headphones. So
Oh.
sometimes they run around the kids, so that way
Yeah.
I didn't hear it as loud. Yeah. So it was nice.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
Hmm.
Very good. I'm going to stop our recording now. So bye-bye to everybody who's subscribed.